What ho, simpletons! So, another week has passed, and I'm sure you're itching to find out what this surprise object was that I ordered and told you about last week. Well, I'll leave that to not the last, but the middle thing, because I've got Creo Prowl to show you first. Yes. Well, yeah, here's his little crayon. He's pretty good. I actually, yeah, I think he's really good. Damn sight better than the Lego Man. Just because he's so much more articulate. I mean, he has a waist swivel. He's a Lego Man. Excellent. I can sort of see where the sort of collector-y hype for these comes from, because it's like, oh, you know, I want to have every Autobot like this, but I don't know if I'll get any more Creo. I'd like to, just so I can mix and match parts with Prowl. But I'm not sure, really. I like it, but I'm not really that taken with it. So, I mean, here's Prowl in his police car mode, and it is just done really well. I mean, most people, I imagine, already know that you can do really nice sort of vehicles with Lego. He does look good. He's got all the sort of decals, a little Autobot symbol on there, one on the top. And you take the roof off, and there's a little SWAT man sitting inside, who is completely out of scale with a car, because when you stand next to it, the car is taller than him. But I think it's just really fun. I really enjoy putting it together, looking at the instructions. It just comes out looking really good. And of course, because it is Lego, it's all car all the time. There's no robot bits in here. Really nice stickers, and well, I can show you where all the robot bits go, because there's enough of them to do this. You can near enough make Prowl with all of the leftover pieces. So look, this is the entirety of the set. You can have a robot, well, yeah, a doofy, weird looking robot, and a police car at the same time. I don't really like that. I mean, I know with Lego sets where they show you can build two different things, there's always some pieces left over, but not this many. Come on. They could have integrated loads of these pieces into the vehicle mode, and this bit right here, it doesn't go on either mode. The instructions don't tell you to use it in robot mode or vehicle mode, so it's like, oh, just wasted plastic. It's a nice set. I'm going to tinker around to see if I can make the robot mode any better, because it is a bit funny. But it's good, it's still pretty articulate, being made out of Lego, basically. I like it. I'm very happy. But that might be because I got it for such a low price. I don't know. If I can see some Creo for that sort of price again, I'll probably nab it. But really, it's all about what you do with the bricks yourself. That's what Lego's all about, you know. I could turn Prowl into a spaceship or something. So, on to the surprise thing. This is a package from King Grimlock, who you remember has sent me like my Beast Wars Power Pinch and bits in the past. I had told him I wanted it quite a while ago and then proceeded to forget. So he very kindly had it on hold for about, well, nearly a month. And then he reminded me, and I said, oh, alright, I'll give you the money straight away. I felt a bit bad making him sort of wait like that. And I'm very happy. It was expensive, but for something like this, mint on card, you sort of expect it to be. Yes, it's Manterror. Ooh, Beast Wars goodness, it's a giant praying mantis. What is better? Look at it, it's huge. This is a deluxe figure. He took up nearly the whole space in the bubble. It's great. I love these lovely purpley sort of translucent wings. And he's got a little moving mouth as well. Nom. And of course, he's got really long claws. And they fire these discs really well, actually, and they spin round when they fire them as well. it's just such a nice looking figure. But I've got to say, the praying mantis mode is where it's at, because robot mode looks a bit, I don't know, it's all just stuff all up his chest, and his arms don't really change a lot. He's a bit gangly, but he's still good. Everyone needs a big creepy praying mantis who actually looks quite cute sometimes. Well, hey there. To my next purchase, I'm, in a way, I regret spending the money, and then in a way I don't, because I'm very happy with what I got for that money. You may remember last week I said I'm not going to have any money to buy anything new, and it turns out that I sort of, I don't know, didn't pay attention to myself. I went into town with some of my friends, decided to check in on Argos and see what they got, decided to see what Voyagers they had, and said if they bring out an Optimus I'm not going to have it. And of course they brought out a Megatron, and I had it. And I'm very, very happy with this figure. It is amazing. I think a review will be in order because it's so damn good. Just, I mean, look, you can see all the purple stuff glowing already. The level of light piping on this guy is so good, and oh, the eyes. He has really tiny eyes.
Tiny eyes, so tiny and small.
But they've managed to sculpt a pupil into his light piping, so he's got that sort of maniacal, sort of unhinged stare he has in the show all the time. I thought I was going to be sort of off-put by the way it's not as shiny as it sort of should be, or as it looks in the box art or whatever. But it's done so well. Nearly all of these silver bits have got this sort of, I don't know whether it's moulded in, I don't know if you can mould that sort of thing in, or whether it's just sort of really lightly painted on. Everything looks sort of worn. There's like a sort of grain to the metal, as it were, you can see. It's hard to describe, but it looks really good. And of course Megatron shouldn't be all shiny, he's meant to look all beaten up and scratched. So, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So, those were all the figures I got this week. Once again, it feels like too many, to be honest. I would have been perfectly happy with just my Creo and Manterra. I wasn't even thinking Manterra would turn up this week, to be honest. I have still got my first edition Cliff Jumper to look forward to. Mitch Santone sent that off, so he's driving his way across the Atlantic to me. And sometime in March I'll be getting a box full of Prime Legion figures, who I've seen people in America be doing their reviews for, because they're like some of the only Prime figures that are in the shops at the moment. I'm looking at them thinking, oh, I've made a very good purchase there, because every single one of those figures looks top notch, and I can't wait to have a box full of all of them. So, plastic aside, onto paper. Because this week I've finally got my hands on the first issues of More Than Meets the Eye and Robots in Disguise. My dad sent them to me today, and check it, retailer incentive covers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wraparound cover. Who's your daddy? So I'm very, very happy with them. They're very, very nice. But I've yet to read them. So I think I shall sign off for now. I shall say that I'm excited for future Creo, because I think I might be up for that Knockout versus Wheeljack set, or probably quite a few of those bits we've been hearing about that are going to be coming later in the year. Predacons rule, everyone knows that. Why would you want a dog or a bear when you can just buy bugs instead? And stay tuned for a Megatron review. It's on my face! It's on my face!